Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, what?
Mm-hmm.
They are
Have you seen?
playful.
Have you seen the Dragon Revocation?
No, that's why I just wrote it down, because I'm like, no, like I've seen, like I've been to all your stuff, but that one for some reason I missed it. Now I'm happy that I've been on this
Can
channel.
someone put it in the chat room for her to download, because we are going to have her do it live now, and everyone gets to see a very unique
Okay, wait a
first-person
minute.
perspective.
It's like getting hot here.
Have you done revocations before?
I've done one of, it's been a while back, 2 years ago.
So all you got to do is not speak fast and allow yourself to hear your own words. If at any moment you feel you're going to be emotional, cry, simply let it happen. If you find yourself stumbling over words, all it is internal programs that don't want greater growth in you.
I call to my sacred celestial medicine spread. I call to my dragon guides, those who have been with me since the dawn of all my eternal births. I call to my earth mother, who holds celestial medicine space from my sacred dream of dreaming. Aho, mother of all dragon kind of our time-space equation. I ask you to come and sit in elder council with the communal I am precognitive workforce. Aho, dragon kind that is service to the fifth and sixth world of universal peace. Come sit in sacred fire with all our I am selves in service to the fifth and sixth worlds of peace. I speak to the spirit of the peacemakers fire. Aho, friend fire. I ask you to carry my prayer words to the 7 directions of life flow. Aho, friend crow. Guardian of sacred universal law. Sit with us and co-create this message of universal ceremonial peace. Aho, my spirit friends. I honor you in these moments with these words of unity. The time is now, and the power is in eternal, internal, external, self-honesty of peace. We, the living beings of the manifest now, bear the responsibility of acting in the now. We each have an inner responsibility of self-exploration, self-reflection, and self-honesty that defeat habit patterns that create false illumination. Your dragon kind are here to be teachers at new layers and levels of reflection, helping us pull back the membranes of cooperative separation, creating the duality we perceive and believe in. I break all contracts, vows, and agreements with the previous generation's definition of dragons. I break the myths in every time stream, galaxy, and universe I exist on, for the expressed purpose of knowing dragons, this lifetime without other lifetimes interfering with what is in potential just for me during this great dreamtime awakening. Wow. I call to my perception that subtly uses the global narrative as myth. I now deconstruct the myth of the global narrative and how it uses dragons as an enlightenment trap from times of the past, making our perception that we are not worthy. For our ancestors walked with dragons in the physical manifest. I now bring back to sacred, neutral, innocent point of view my perception and perspective of dragons and how they interact with all species kind in the great Dreamtime awakening. I now enter the global Dreamtime grid within Earth's north and south poles. I use the northern and southern Aurora Borealis as my Dreamtime hub of interconnectivity with the 10,000 past generation and the 10,000 future generations. I summon my dragon celestial spirit guide, who has been with me since the dawn of all of my eternal births within Earth, Mother's space of spaces. So I drive forward the Dreamtime hologram of my great Dreamtime awakening into self-mastery of my holographic time-space equation as a soul in a soul family within the galactic ascension machine. I co-create a dreamer's handbook for all sentient, dreaming kind to connect with their inner dragon teachers. Wow. Today is the day we all walk out on the global narrative, buy into our species legacy hidden within race amnesia. And we'll be our dragon teachers who sit with us in elder council, training the trainers of the 1 million letter celestial alphabet. Wow. So we are no longer chained to a limitation of our expression in our natural languages passed down throughout our history. We become now the unvanquished dream of peace. I set down ceremonial roots with my dragon familiar kind. We have become the friend of friends while on the journey, the unlimited point of view and the now unlimited 0 point of experience. Today, in no time, I co-create my masterful manifestation of vision for my vision of my spirit and its relation to dragonkind, our mediums to the celestial alphabet, our teachers and way showers on light, sound, vibrations. Yes. For every sacred breath I take, I give prayers to the ancients, past, present, and future, for they hold the mantle of responsibility of being ancient. Aho, unseen ancients who have walked this path before. We see your trail markings, telling us the path is not broken, the way is clear now. Aho, ancient ones who walk the stars and beyond today, I set down roots with my celestial traveling guide. I am honored, dragon, to ride with you. We ride to the stars and beyond, to the places not mapped, not seen by awareness-based beingness. Whew. I hold my bonded dragon. We met in the fetus of the great mother's eternal womb. We travel the dreamtime streams of conscious awareness. In dreamtime, we ride to find the unlimited point of view as masterful manifestors of the dream weave. Aho, dragons of the eternal struggle of awareness of all that is, was, or ever will be. Tonight we ride to the ends of the universe as superluminal time-space transversing beings of peace. We are the peacemakers and peacekeepers, riding the waves of time, space, spreading the message. We are creating it all. I call to my celestial guides, the dragons of Alcanoir. Come hold sacred space, celestial medium, council of oneness. Sit with us in elder council as peacekeepers and peacemakers as we finish the process of karma while accepting our dharmic path of masterful out creation of the repetition that yields no illumination and karmic resolution. We bounded with our celestial guardian to break away from the false hologram of light and become the dragon riders of Earth Mother's realms, unchanged from our global narrative of limitation, unbound from our ideologies of sacrifice and martyrdom. Our service is not in sacrifice. It is with joyful, bounding strides we take on this awesome responsibility of being mediums to time. I choose to clear myself deeper than I ever have before. Yes. I call to Mother Ayahuasca to come hold cleansing sacred space. I call to Grandfather San Pedro to hold sacred grandfather space for celestial medium rebirth into higher frequency beingness. I call to brother and sister plant communities holding sacred dream space in Earth's concrete jungles. Come hold modern sacred space with our prayers of ending the eternal struggle. We all become peacekeepers and peacemakers by sitting in the elder council of the self. Here in the temple of the I Am, we evolve our very meaning of life. We accept our multi-dimensional thinking as our legacy and birthright. We accept our roles as source-connected beings on the path to celestial mediumship. I hold my bonded dragon. I ride into the dream time, oceans afar. Ready your wings. Ready your wings. Flex your muscle. Do your dragon yoga. So we may breathe the fire of creation to those still held in iron grip of mediocrity. I hold my dragon brother. This dream time, Eve would ride the seven direction of all that is, was, or ever will be. Through the sea of consciousness into the oceans of awareness. To the eye of the universe we ride into the realms of other sources to bring the message of the peacemakers and the peacekeepers. To the aunt and uncle sources, our source ancestors, who hold sacred space for our source. I hold brother and sister sources. Beyond the veil of our source's light, we ride into ever after to greet you as source-connected ancestors on the path of peace, spreading the word we are creating it all. Aho, grandfather, source, and grandmother, source. We greet you with time-honored blessings of source-connected knowingness of all that is, was, or ever will be. We bring to you the gifts of the sacred pipe of peace. We bring to you our grandmother Earth, the sacred shawl of clan mothers, in honor of your holding space for your children of the sources. Aho, great grandfather, storyteller source. We bring you gifts of spirit, our stories of victories, our counting coups over our self-defeating habits, over doubt of our divine source and nature. So you may teach the younger sources what courage is needed to face the void and out-create nothingness with sheer joy of creation. Our whole grandfather storyteller source, tell us a story we may bring back to Earth Mother's realm. Tell us your wisdom, great-grandfather storyteller source. Our whole children of Earth, of the great dream time awakening, let me tell the story. Many eras of light ago, along came a dreamer, dreaming the great dream of peace. This was the first peacemaker of all peacemakers to come. He rode a dragon just like you. His dragon's name was Jehoram. The peacemaker honored no other name for himself other than peacemaker. He spoke of times to come when celestial sources will be at odds with each other and their children will fight each other for meaningless control of infinite space. He told stories of special race of beings who held the title of the unvanquished dream, the Invectus. These dreamers, dreaming the great dream of peace through all time space. Each was source connected and interconnected to all other source of peace. The peacemaker came from the realms of the unvanquished dream of universal peace. He traveled from beyond the galaxies and stars through universal portals yet in creation. He rode his dragon to bring the message of peace to all that is, was, or ever will be in all sources that hold space for you, source-connected beings of awareness, swimming in the sea of universal consciousness. I see you, this very essence, rebirthed into this new creation, reincarnated to repeat the message of peace. Now there is eternal illumination. Present in this ever-present moment, I honor you, peacemaker, of all peacekeepers yet to come. You are truly the unvanquished dream, reminding us all we are creating it all. Grandfather, source, storyteller comes closer to the sacred fire, peering into our infinite existence. He blends his interconnectedness with all that is, was, and ever will be. He says to you, children of earth, you are the unvanquished dream of peace. We honor you in all halls of the Akashic records, teaching other celestial minds what courage is needed to face the void of misperception of all that is, was, and ever will be. Aho, peacemaker, unvanquished, great dreamer of peace. We shall tell stories of your journeys to the stars and beyond. They will reach those on the path out of race amnesia and into knowingness that is profound healing. Aho, children of earth, you are our legacy of a future founded and grounded in peace. We ask you to bring love, and joy in perfect harmony in order to reach fifth density awareness to meet and greet our dragon teachers and spirit guides.
Oh, you don't have to read that last part. How did that feel?
I feel like my head's going to explode. I feel like I'm carried up, like the crown has opened, cracked. It's just like, oh, so beautiful. Oh, just tear of joy and just like, yes, yes. And hell yes.
Right. Yeah. You had some really, really beautiful energies coming out of you when you were having your aha connective moments with that.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's fair to say you've got a dragon in you.